let's get into the Housewives of Salt Lake City, episode 5, season 5. So they're back home in Salt Lake, and you got so sis. So we got Lisa at home, and Lisa asked her son Harry if he was hungry, and Harry said no. So we see Meredith learning Hebrew. She getting ready for yeah, she getting I forget having her bar mitzvah. So she learning Hebrew. Move on from there, we end up seeing Broadway and Lisa ended up meeting up. So they end up meeting up. So at the air so on the ride back, I wanna say from their girls trip, Lisa ended up saying that there was a face that Broadway made, and she said, "Oh, you look like your daughter." I want to say her daughter named Quinn. Look like Quinn, and she said Broadway was taken back by that because she never heard that because her daughter looked exactly like her daddy. So she ended up showing a picture of the daddy, and when she showed the picture, that's when Lisa said, "Oh my God!" Lisa said, "I know him. I know him. I know him and his family." So they ended up meeting up, and they meet up. They went to I think to a spa, if I'm not mistaken, and they ended up chit chatting. And she ended up talking a little bit more about what happened with the baby daddy, and that um at 19 she was pregnant in college. They went to tell his parents. His parents called her, they blamed her for it, called her, everything under the sun. But child of God wanted her to go out of the country, go to London and give up the baby. Had the baby and give it up, but that ain't what she do. So they end up cutting. They ain't synced that baby at all, and he ain't synced the baby at all. So he ended up around 2 when the baby was 2. She ended up finding out either in a newspaper or somehow she found out that he had passed away. And we ended up finding out that her dad is like her relationship with her parents was very strained because of when she got pregnant. Definitely with her mother. But her and her mother are on good terms now. But her dad ended up calling them, and I forget. I want to say the dad said, do y'all want to meet y'all grandchild or something?" The dad ended up calling them, trying to see if they were trying to fix cause he got their granddaughter, his granddaughter. The granddaughter want to know her. She want to know about her daddy, and the mom cannot. And Brown can't really give her anything because he was never in their life at all, none. The family, none. So now she's trying. The daughter wants to have a relation. Daughter wants to know more about her daddy, and Broadwin is very unsure how to proceed with this because of the hurt. But she wants to make sure that her daughter knows who her daddy is because she wants to know who her father is because she's been asking, and she's about to be 18. And so Lisa said, as she was hearing the story, Lisa went, "Oh, Lisa, I ran into the mom that day at the airport. His mom, and I told her what happened and whatever. And the mom said she was ready to, they're ready to try and have a relationship with the daughter." And Lisa said, "I feel for both of y'all." I said, "Girl, you sound stupid." I said, "You sound really dumb." I said, "Cause them damn people don't care nothing about that baby. They don't. They ain't cared about that baby in 18 years. When they son passed, when that baby was 2, they should have had a realization that that's the only child he got. Only child. And they don't care. But now that Broadway's on the show, yeah, they want to know. And we know they friends with you because they got to have money. You Lisa Barwin. Lisa Barwin. Lisa Barlow. Lisa Barlow. Whatever the hell her name is. You Lisa. And we know you only deal with rich folks. So, so that's how that conversation went. So we move on from there. We move on to We move on to okay. Move on from them. We move on to Whitney. We move on to Whitney, Heather, and Brittany. Ended up going skiing, having a good time. So we end up finding out that when Brittany got back, the BFF, he had sent her roses, dozens of roses, a card, and I think some candy or something. I don't. She showed the video to them, and so she questioning. She said she may need to give him closure. He's earned that. He needs to know that. No, he don't. No, he don't. I said this man don't even claim you. You a bestie girl. You's a bestie. You ain't even a girlfriend, girl. You a BFF. And y'all were in Costco, girl. when he put you when he put you on his social media, girl. BFF. Y'all was in Costco. So after that bull crap. So we move on from them people. Oh, she's a little upset with Lisa because of that. She think that Lisa is too involved in her friendship and everything because it could be messing up some things for her. So we know we'll move on from them. Uh oh, okay. It was from Broadway. So we get Whitney. Whitney doing that snow thing. They went skiing. Whitney said that she got a call from the hotel that her jewelry line was in the trash, and they told her what room it was, and it was Lisa Barlow. Lisa Barlow threw that woman jewelry away. I said, Heifer, you could have gave it back. I said at that table, you could have actually gave that woman back her jewelry instead of taking it and being a petty ass that you are. I said, I don't know why you even got friends. Cause I said I'll be beating your every time I see you. Cause I said that was so pathetic and classless. Cause you a classless hoe. You a classless hoe, and the rumors that was said about you, saying you sleep with people to get your tequila in the people places. You do. We ain't gonna play these stories, girl. Cause you one of them. Cause ain't nobody buying that. So, moving on from there. So Mary, and we move on to Mary. So Mary ended up calling her son down. She called his name a couple of times, Robert Jr. So his name is on top of his room. It's what it is. It's her house. She need to keep up with the baby. Shoot, she said shoot. That name gonna be right there, Robert Jr. Let me remember, Robert Jr. So he bring his high stuff out of his room and stuff. She telling him I think she was about to go somewhere or whatever. Yeah, she was about to go. But he said, "Can I get some money?" She said, "What you need money for?" So you gonna use it for some good? I think he said to get some food or something. Should have you get some food. Should you do you know that you need to like a plant, you gotta nurture the plant, the body of the plant for it to grow and stuff. As long as you doing good with it. I don't know if she gave him the money. She probably did, but it seemed like Mary knows that he's not in a good place. And she knows that he's probably doing drugs or whatever. We also know that he did go to rehab and stuff for substance and stuff in California. I hope that he actually is doing well. Hope he got a job, because usually when you go to California, you do them substance type of thing. They usually have to get a job out there. Hopefully he is, and hopefully he's doing much better. Um, and hopefully that Mary and Robert Senior actually went to therapy too, because if he's going to get treatment, they need to go get treatment too, so that they can know how to handle this. Just from watching that show Intervention. when people had them problems. But moving on, y'all. Um, we move on from there. We move on to Mary ended up getting picked up by Angie. As she getting Angie car, she said, "Girl, did you eat onions?" Mary like, Angie like, "No, I didn't." She said, "Girl, why it smell like onions in here?" Mary said, "Whatever ever come in her mind." So them two ended up going to a hip hop dance class where they ran into one of Heather's daughters. One of Heather's daughters actually is in a hip hop group, and they ran into her. Mary get her dance all did a little 1 2 1 2 1 2. She didn't want to show off a little too much, but she had a good time. They had a really good time. She hugged Heather's daughter and stuff when she seen her. I said Mary never had a problem with the kids. The kids ain't a problem. It could be it's just Heather and her messy self. Moving on from there, we move on to something else at the hip hop thing, at the hip hop dance class. Angie ended up telling Mary about her issue. She said she's still mad at she's still upset at Lisa, but she's more upset at Lisa for Lisa talking about her child. But she said she's more upset. She even more upset. She even more upset at Heather, because Heather is going behind her. Heather is going around telling lies on Angie to Lisa, and Meredith's like, "What?" Mary, like, "Huh? Is you serious?" She can't believe, like, is you serious? Like, she back up to her old tricks again. So, they end up showing her doing her Heather does a lot. So we end up seeing Heather with Lisa, and she was doing her messiness that she does. She tell Lisa about her meeting up with Angie, because she met up with Angie, and Angie said, "Please." Angie was mad. She said Angie was mad about you talking about her daughter. And she said at least she could tend to her child and not have, like, at least she is a more contented parent, because your child is on video games all day and ain't getting good nutrition. I said that bitch was mad in the mug. I said I ain't never see Lisa crying and shit. What? What you talking about my kid? That was wrong. Call me up there. I said you is. You know you is. I said you only cry because you is. I said because you brought her daughter up. You brought her daughter up. It's either Quinn or Electra. Electra. You brought her daughter up, which you shouldn't have. But you thinking it's okay that you can say whatever the hell you want to say, and you without Angie what? And Angie did. So after that, crime spell for that lady. We ended up seeing we ended up seeing Whitney. Whitney ended up dropping her daughter off at soccer practice. I want to see with her husband, with the husband, and she got a call from I want to see a podcaster or a YouTuber that she's friends with, that told her that he found out the information about who spread that rumor about the Alibaba, and come to find out that it was being spread by Lisa, apparently. So, allegedly it was. So, she like, okay, and stuff. So she went, oh, so it wasn't Meredith, it was Elisa. So she really like mad about it and stuff, and I think she gonna deal with her later. So we move on from them. We end up seeing Brittany meet up with the BFF so he can get total closure. That's it. Now this is right here. That man gave the awkward hug I ever seen in my life. He hugged her like he like, I miss you, I care for you. And it was just a weird conversation between them. I said, like, this girl she ended up doing the hard. I said, girl, this ain't elementary. They don't even do that shit in elementary. But you doing hard to stuff. And this man actually dumped her ass. He flipped it around and said, you know, this ain't gonna work. I said, what? She said, because she asked him, like, am I gonna be enough for you? If you gonna, can we, what this relationship gonna be? He said, I can't do this. I said, girl, you just got dumped by a lame husband, girl. This man played you for a fool for his 15 minutes of fame. He ain't cute, girl. That's not a cute man. That man is not cute. But I don't understand what you was into, girl. So that ended there. So Congress is spinning. That brain is going, you know, she going in turmoil. So we got Bronwyn at home with her daughter. She sit down with her daughter, tell her daughter, you know, what's been going on. They talked about, the daughter said, I said, so Gwen ended up saying that she was excited about when she found out that the grandparents wanted to see her, but then they ended up sending her something, telling her she has to. They don't think she's ready to. They don't think she's ready to meet with them, be in their life, because she gonna have to accept them for who they are, meaning that they haven't changed in the last eight. They haven't changed since your mother met them when she was when her mother met them at 19. Nothing has changed. They want her to accept who she is, who they are, period. Or there's nothing. They said she's not ready. And she said she felt cold about that when they said that. And she said, I just want to know my dad. So I just want to know who my dad is. I have questions about my dad. I just want to know him. You know, I really just want to know him. So Bronwyn was kind of, she was sad. She said she felt like she was a bad mom, because you know he was never part of their life. And she said she tried, she tried her best to make sure that she was enough. And she said she feels sorry that her daughter feel the way she feel. But to me, I'm like, Bronwyn, you can't beat yourself up for that, because I said he chose not to be in that baby life. He chose not to be in her life at all. And it could be because of his parents had money. And they seemed like they got money, and that had caused him to distance himself. But if she has the decision to decide if she wants to have a relationship with them. And that's gonna be up to her. And that's where that ends off at. We ended up, so we at the last scene. It's Heather, Lisa, Bronwyn. No, Heather, Lisa, Brittany, and Mary. They go hang gliding. They go hang gliding and stuff, because that's what Mary said. She go hang gliding every chance she gets. When she get a chance, she goes and have a great time. So after that, they go, they sitting down, and you see them pulling food out the trunk. And Mary said, "What is this?" She said, "Where they do that at?" And production said, like, you ain't never, Trey, no. Trey, is that? She went, no. I said, so they ended up talking. Brittany and Lisa get into it, because Brittany said, you know, you messed up my chance with what's his name? With Jerry. You messed up my chance with Jerry because you kept interfering. She said, no, I didn't. I said, come to find out that Lisa was actually on a trip. Lisa actually called this man and was video recorded this man, sending him messages and stuff during that time on her phone, on Brit phone stuff. So she mad at her. Lisa checked her and stuff, said, that ain't my fault. Girl, he's no good for you, but You know, so just stay out of it. Mary was over the whole damn thing. Mary said, just keep me out of all of it at once. And the other lady said, me too, me too. So they ended up, that's when Heather said, you seen my daughter the other day. She said, yeah. So you had Britt and Lisa said, oh, where you see her at? Where you see her daughter at? She went, the wind blew it to me. I said, bitch, you stupid. That what? She, yeah, the wind. She said, the wind blew it to me. She just came. Hell, my well, my daughter is in a hip hop dance and hip hop group dance thing, and they were at the class, taking up class. And she said, the one who you was there with, she like, Mary said like, Angie. And that's when everything flipped. So you had at least went, Angie and stuff. And she said, I don't want to talk about her. I don't care because she brought up my kids and stuff. And she said, hold up. She said, Mary said, like, so if that's your friend, why didn't you call her? Why you didn't call her up and ask her instead of believing Heather? Say, what? I ain't doing that. She need to call me. And so Mary ended up getting into it with Heather. She ended up telling Heather about herself. She said, Heather, you have known Angie longer than anybody in the school. You know her since high school. She said, yeah, but she went, but she in the wrong. I'm backing up Lisa. And she said, oh, so she said, you ain't changed at all. So you doing the same stuff, Trent. You done lied about your black eye. Now you lying about this. Trent, you done lied about, Trent, first you was about positive, being a thickle. And now you done lost all that weight. Shane, now what? Shane, no, that was never what it is. I had never had a problem with my weight. I am comfortable. It's like, girl, no, you not. Because the weight you lost that too fast. Because you look funny. Funty. And you think you are that girl. And you never is. But that's where it ends, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe on all social media. It's your boy Paul. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I'll get back at y'all later. Bye, y'all.